Why don't you just give me a rundown of the conservative issues that matter most to the voters in this district and tell me where you stand.
Conservatives care a lot about conservative issues. And whenever you talk to or write to a conservative audience, they're looking for the right words to come up, for the light to go on, to go, bing, that's my guy. He's on my team. He's with me. I am a defense, fiscal, and social conservative. And as I said before, by choice, because I went to school and decided it was the truth, and by conviction and conscience and commitment. I've been working at it for the 15 years that I've been a civilian. I've been doing it as my avocation, my hobby, and my passion, as well as what I believe in. On the conservative hot-button issues, I'm pro-life, I'm pro-Second Amendment rights. I believe that judges should not rule from the bench, that they should stick to the Constitution. I am a federalist. I believe that many issues that are presently handled at the federal level, like education, don't belong at the federal level. Education is part of the Virginia Constitution. It's Virginia's job to teach her children, not the feds. The money that's going to the federal level for education should stay in Virginia and let Virginians decide what should be done. I'm a product of public schools of Virginia, and I've invested 3 children in public schools and public universities and colleges in Virginia. And I care about the excellence of our education. I care about choice for those who want to have choices, but I care most of all that of all the choices, every one is as excellent as it can be. What other hot-button issues am I missing for conservatives?
The marriage amendment.
Right to work.
The marriage amendment. I could care less if 2 guys want to marry each other. I just want my taxes to go down.
Well, I care about the marriage amendment, and I was the local coordinator for Pocosin, where we did well. The marriage amendment is something that I support. It's something I support at the federal level, but I do it now. Watch, already a politician. I'm going to talk out of both sides of my mouth. I support the marriage amendment, but we shouldn't have to do it. We shouldn't have to do it in the Constitution of Virginia. We shouldn't have to do it on the federal level. But we have to do it because of judges. We have to do it because of a judiciary that started going a little crazy after 1865 and then went worse in the 1930s and much worse in the 1960s, and nobody's stopped them yet. The Constitution provides for the Congress to limit the scope of jurisdiction of all courts below the Supreme Court. Congress has not exercised that authority, and Congress needs to do that. Congress needs to write a bill and say, here's what we're going to do about illegal immigration, and federal courts, it's none of your business. You're not going to tell us whether this is right or wrong. It's one of the supreme powers of the people that's endowed to the legislature, and I'm getting into American government again. It's in the Constitution. You can read it. The legislature has the right and the responsibility and the duty to restrict the powers of judges. They're not supposed to be the absolute rulers that they can be anytime they want to be.